Hey, what's up, guys? This is RBT coming at you with my Week 7 NFL prediction video. I've been making videos like an hour straight, so this is gonna be a long video, like 20 minutes, because they usually are. So if I like stutter or anything, it's because I need some water. Hold on a second. I need a sip of water real fast. Okay. Going into Week 7. Thursday night game, we got the Seattle Seahawks at 49ers. 49ers definitely had a letdown last week when yesterday they lost to the Giants pretty bad. What was it, 26-3? They couldn't get anything going on offense. They had like a bunch of turnovers. So if they play like that this Thursday night against Seattle, I think Seattle's going to make them pay. But this is going to be a really low-scoring game. Both teams have great defenses, two of the better defenses in the NFL, and both have offenses that are quite average. But I don't think San Francisco plays like they did last week. That's not San Francisco. San Francisco, I still think, is one of the better teams in the NFC. They're not going to turn the ball over that many times this game. They're going to run the ball more with Frank Gore. I think he ended up with only like 9 carries last week, something like that. So that's something they're definitely going to fix and change, and they're going to beat Seattle. I mean, I know Seattle's a great story. They came off the upset win against Patriots. But either way, I think the 49ers still win this game. Really low score. I'm going to say 14-10, San Francisco. Moving on to Sunday, Tennessee at Buffalo. My Tennessee Titans going into Ralph Wilson Stadium to take on the Bills. And I think we win this game. I really do. And I'm going to say we win this game 24-17. Even if Matt Hasselbeck plays or Jake Locker plays, I still think we win this game. Buffalo's one of the worst teams in the NFL defending the run. So I think that opens a hole for Chris Johnson to, maybe have a decent year. If he can get on a roll here, have 2 or 3 games in a row of actually having 80-plus rushing yards, maybe he can improve and gain some confidence, because that's what he's lacking right now. And I don't know. I say Tennessee 21, Buffalo 17. Buffalo, I do think, is a few long runs in this game. They're one of the most surprising and better teams in the NFL running the football. And I do think they get a few long touchdown runs with C.J. Spiller, but I still think we win 21-17. Browns at the Colts. Browns got the upset last week or yesterday against the Bengals, and Colts coming off a pretty big loss against the Jets. This could be a really even game, but I'm gonna go. I guess you could call it an upset with the Browns over the Colts. I think Tristan and Montario Hardesty run the ball quite well against the Colts. The Browns don't have that bad of a defense, honestly. Andrew Luck, he struggled last game. He had too many turnovers. Didn't make enough throws to give the Colts any chance to win this game. Browns are, like I said, a good defense, and I think they run the ball quite well. Brandon Whedon's been improving. I think they beat the Colts. I'll say close game. I'll say 24-21 Cleveland. The Washington Redskins at the New York Giants. RG3 coming off his best performance so far of his short NFL career. Giants coming off a huge win against one of the better teams in the NFC, like I said, the 49ers. It'll be a very tough game for Washington playing at New York at MetLife Stadium. But I do think Washington loses this game. Very, very close. But with this game aside, I do think that the Redskins are. I'm not sure if they're going to make the playoffs, but they're definitely a lot better than people thought they were coming into this season. I really think they are. I think they score about 28 on the Giants, but I think the Giants score 30. So I'm going to say 30-27 Washington. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. New Orleans coming off a bye week. Tampa Bay with a decent defense, but I don't know if that decent defense is enough to stop Drew Brees and his wide receivers in that New Orleans offense. I'm not sure, but I think they said Jonathan Vilma can play in this game. I saw something about that. They're allowing him to play. I don't know what that exactly means, but I think New Orleans is going to be motivated after after the reinforcement of that bounty penalty to all the players. They're going to be motivated to play. I think they're too much for that Tampa Bay defense. I think they're going to outscore Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay, Josh Freeman, Doug Martin score on the Saints, but I do think I'll say the Saints 38, Tampa Bay 28. Dallas at Carolina. Really depends on how Cam Newton comes out and plays. If he plays like the Cam Newton of this year so far, or the Cam Newton of last year, he's definitely lacking confidence, which is something strange to say about Cam Newton, because that's definitely not his stature of lacking confidence. But I think Cowboys, they're improving definitely from that Monday Night Football performance where Tony Romo, there were 5 interceptions, 4 interceptions. Either way, though, I think the Cowboys win this game. Too much for Carolina. That defense is gonna stop Cam Newton too many times. I'm gonna go Dallas 27, Carolina 17. Baltimore at Houston. Baltimore's Ray Lewis is out for this game. He's probably out for the season. But I don't think that's as big as a factor as many people are saying it is. I mean, Ray Lewis is still a wonderful NFL player, but he's not what he used to be, and it's not that detrimental as an injury as many people are making it out to be. But either way, even though the Houston Texans played terrible last night against the Packers, defense couldn't stop them at all. There's a difference in between Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco, and the Packers offense and the Baltimore Ravens offense. So. And with Baltimore's defense against the run is one of the worst in the NFL. And you got Houston with Arian Foster, Andre Johnson. I think they're going to run all over them. And I think Houston should beat Baltimore 31-24. Green Bay at St. Louis. St. Louis, who did St. Louis play last week? Not real sure who St. Louis played last week, but I do know that they lost in overtime 17-14. Green Bay played absolutely tremendous last night, like the Green Bay team of last year. Aaron Rodgers came back to his old form, played absolutely astounding, 6 touchdown passes. James Jones looked awesome catching the ball, so did Jordy Nelson. Defense played well for most of the game. I think they're way too much for St. Louis and Sam Bradford. I'm going to go Green Bay pretty big. I'm going to say Green Bay 35, St. Louis 17. Arizona at Minnesota. This game is the game between either 2 pretenders or 2 contenders, I guess you could say. Minnesota's coming off their first loss of the season against the Redskins. Arizona's lost 2 straight after surprising everybody going 4-0. I'm gonna go Cardinals in this game. I think defense wins this. I think Arizona has a little bit better of a defense than Minnesota does. I think Minnesota does have a better offense than Arizona, but I think I've learned to go with better defense and better offense in all my picks throughout the year so far. So I'm gonna go Arizona. Arizona 21, Minnesota 17. Jets at New England. Really depends on how the Jets come out. I mean, the Jets can look like the best team in the NFL one week, and they can look like a college team the next week. That's just how they are. That's their stature. Patriots can be mad coming off a loss against the Seahawks. How can Russell Wilson beat the Patriots? I mean, that wasn't predicted by anybody at all. Nobody really thought the Seahawks had any chance against the New England Patriots. But there's a difference in between Russell Wilson and Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez is playing absolutely poorly. I don't think New England's gonna have any chance playing it. I mean, any chance to lose this game. I think New England should blow out the Jets coming off that loss. They're mad. They're 3-3. That's not New England Patriot football. They're supposed to be one of the better teams in the NFL, and I still do think they are. They came on the short end of a few losses so far. So I'm gonna go Patriots 37, Jets 20. 3 more games to predict. Jacksonville at Oakland. Oakland came really close to beating the Falcons last week. That was definitely a surprise. I didn't think they were gonna have any chance to beat the Falcons, but they came close. Jacksonville, decent defense. As you all know, all they have on offense really right now is Maurice Jones-Drew. Dang, it's a hard game to predict. I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I think they go into the Coliseum and beat the Raiders really close. I'm gonna say a really low scoring game. I'm gonna say 14-10 Jacksonville. And then the night game, the Steelers at the Bengals. The Bengals have been playing kind of poorly lately. I mean, they lost to the Browns last week. Pittsburgh coming off a loss against the Titans. They were banged up on defense, but I think most of those players are going to be healthy for this game. Steelers are coming off a loss. They're mad. They're hungry. They want to go into Cincinnati and get the W. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh in this game. We got Pittsburgh and Ben Roethlisberger over Cincinnati 28-21. Sorry, my phone just got a message. In the Monday night game, Detroit at Chicago. Oh goodness, this is a tough game to predict. At Soldier Field, I think Jay Cutler and the Chicago Bears defense gets this done. Very close. I mean, I think the Lions are improving. Beat the Eagles last week. Very close game. But I think Matthew Stafford and his offense is really underperformed, and I think they're trying to get their offense back in order and back the way they were last year. But Chicago's defense, I think, is too much. They're great defense overall, and I say Chicago wins this game. Close, like I said, I'm gonna say 31. I'm gonna say 28-24 Chicago. So that's been my Week 7 predictions for NFL. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans. I'll see you guys later.